Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is my final video for tonight. So, I'm gonna show you this article. I'm gonna read it first, and I'm gonna show you this article because of two things. One, it's kind of racist, and two, I'm not a big Floyd Mayweather fan anyway. But here we go. 21-year-old boxer linked to Ford Mayweather said he's never going to let a white boy beat him. Which that sounds as racist as hell. Here's your article. Alright? So as it goes down, we're going to read the article. Devin Hanley, a 21-year-old boxing champion, said this week he'd never let a white boy beat him. Hanley competed wildly competitive 135-pound class division. So he's 10 pounds heavier than me, in which, holy crap, I can't pronounce this. I'm just going to spell it out for you. Y'all know how I do. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, and how the hell do you say this? Teofimo Lopez, and Vasyl Lomachenko also campaigned in. Sorry. On a possible showdown with that last name that I just spelled, Hanley, fighting a white boy 10 times, I'm going to beat him 10 times. Again, this is totally racist from where I sit. The comments is similar to the tone of Bernard Hopkins' notorious statement on Joe, good God, Calzaghen, ahead of their 2008 bout, which Calzaghe, who is white, comfortably won. You see where I'm about to go with this. Alright, so let's get down to the guts and glory of the article as it starts all over again. A 21-year-old boxer likened, or whatever this word, let me spell it out for you. Likened to Floyd Mayweather said he's never going to let a white boy beat him. The WB lightweight champion Devin Hanley made compliments during a 7/8 Sports TV live stream on YouTube, which involved a fan-led Q&A. We can see where this is going. Hanley competes in the wildly 135-pound undefeated division, and we're not going to go into those names that I spelled at the beginning of this. And then it goes down to say that one of the greatest amateur boxers of all time, which is the name that started with the Lomachenko, and a technical Adapt Pro, is regarded as the best lightweight fighter in the world today, according to BoxRec, BoxRec, The Ring Magazine, and Boxing News. Commenting on the potential of Lomachenko fight, Hanley said, "I'll tell you this, I'll never lose to a white boy in my life. I don't care what nobody say, I ain't no white boy who can beat me any day of the week. Fight a white boy 10 times, I'm going to beat a white boy 10 times, Hanley says. This is just as racist as fuck. Hanley comments on a similar tone as I read about Bernard Hopkins in 2007. And then Hopkins in 2007, who lost "You're Not Even in My League." And the long-range former middleweight champion added, "I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never lose to a white boy. I can't go back to the projects if I let a white boy beat me." Calzaghe, who is white, beat Hopkins in 2008, landing more punches than the American any opponent had at that point. The young American fighter is copying Floyd Mayweather by posing huge stacks of cash on Instagram. One of Floyd Mayweather's opponents kept a tooth he allegedly punched out of his mouth, and wears it as a pendant around his neck. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is beginning a post-fight career in coaching, and all because of the recent death of his famous uncle. Floyd Mayweather waved stacks of cash on Instagram Live, saying he'll thrive in the pandemic, introducing the recession. Good God, I have no idea how to say this, and I'm sorry. I'm going to butcher this. Khabib. Fuck it. I'm going to spell it out for you. Khabib. And last name, Nurmagomedov, is getting $100 million to offer from Saudi Arabia to fight Floyd Mayweather. Prominent people in the boxing urging Floyd Mayweather to stay in retirement forever rather than return to the ring for a real sanctioned fight. Alright, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Now, I wrote down my thing. And here it is. I'm going to read what I wrote down. I got 4 likes for it, so obviously 4 people liked it. Sorry, but that sounds racist as hell, and you can't guarantee you're going to be anyone. Let alone, the color of a person's skin ain't got nothing to do with their fighting ability. If this cat gets knocked out, it will be a wake-up call. Okay. Now, in my other thing, I've responded to somebody because the guy that I responded to says, I don't have a problem with him saying this, but I can imagine if a white guy said this, that other groups would go off. And I said, I have a problem with him saying this shit because I'm mixed with Cherokee, Indian, black, and white, and no one's skin color has a damn thing to do with their ability to beat someone's ass in the ring. He's writing checks that he can't cash, that his chin can't cash. And 2 people like that comment too. So, here's the thing. I'm a martial artist first. I was a street fighter before that, and in any of my street fights, I think I may have fought one white person the entire time that I was fighting in the projects and stuff. I think I may have fought one white person. One, if that. But most of my fights have been against other black kids. And I'm going to tell you right now, the bigger a person is, the harder they hit you. So you have to fight harder. And 2, no matter what color a person is, if their skills are better than you, they're going to beat your ass. Simply put, your skin color does not make you a badass. Remember that when you get into a fight. These things right here, those are going to determine your victory or your defeat. Your skill level, your experience, that's what's going to make you or break you. This shit right here, high yellow, super brown, all that shit can do is get you talked down or beat down. Because a lot of people, even if they're afraid of you because of the color of your skin, that only motivates them to want to whoop your ass. And if you're going into a ring and you're thinking, then you're saying exactly this shit, this young guy said, I'm never going to get beat by a white boy. As long as I have been breathing, I have never thought of that as remotely a concept of saying to anyone, oh, I'm going to get up in here. Yeah, I'm going to fight this white boy. I'm going to beat this white boy ass. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to bust this white boy's ass because he's a white boy. I'm going to fuck him up because he's a white boy. White boys can't fight. You'd be surprised at how many of them white boys can straight be just as hood as a hood boy. And for someone to honestly make a statement or a debut of saying, I will never get my ass beat by a white dude. You can't guarantee that. You writing checks that your mouth can't cash. Or your chin check is going to be cashed in when you're stretched across the mat. The color of a fighter, his ethnicity, has nothing to do with that. His weight, his skill set, those are really the only 2 things that matter when that bell rings. When that damn bell rings and y'all bump hands and step back and, once you start doing that, hey, whoever's got the glass jaw, nighty-night. Now, If you can't take as good as you can give, you got a problem. And this henceforth the age-old argument that me and everyone else has. Is it better to be tougher or stronger? And for me, I don't care what anybody says, because I'm only 5'3" and a half and 120 pounds, and I tell you all the time, it's a whole lot better to be tougher than it is to be stronger. If you can take a beating, if you can outlast everything that this person throws at you, and you can get up and they can't because they're gassed, you got them. You just got to know how much you can take. You have to know how much of a fight you have in you to successfully maintain and win a fight. Alright? You might lose by points, but get a knockout in the second round. Because this motherfucker might be gassed up. You're like, alright, I got him. You know? Don't ever go into a fight half-cocked and think just because someone's white or Asian and you're black that you just gonna dominate them. White people live in the hood too. Asian people live in the hood too. Because one thing that Jim Kelly said in the movie Enter the Dragon that's true to life. A ghetto is a ghetto is a ghetto. No matter where you are. If you live in the ghetto, you live in a trailer court, and you think that a white boy from the trailer court can't beat your ass because you black and you live in the projects, don't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. Just as many white boys can rumble as just as many black boys and just as many Asian boys. Don't ever think that someone's color of their skin will decide a fight. Because that's some bullshit. Kung Fu Havoc number 2. BC and you.